There comes a moment in every life when the weight of everything feels too much to carry. A moment when the soul stands alone, staring into the vast unknown, asking the question that burns through every heartbeat. Is this all there is? Pause. Deep breath. Listen closely. Because this moment, right here, right now, is sacred. This is the hour where destinies are forged. This is the breath before the breakthrough. This is the space between who you are and who you must become. And it all starts with a truth, one that most fear to face, one that most hide from, but one that you were born to hear. You are not working hard enough. Let that echo in your chest. You are not giving it everything. You are not breaking every limit inside you. You are not pouring every drop of your spirit into your mission. And deep down, you already know it. You know it in the quiet moments. You know it when you lie awake at night. You know it when your heart whispers to you that there is more to become, more to give, more to fight for. But here's the truth. The world will not hand it to you. No one will walk your path for you. No miracle is coming to save you. You must earn it by sweating for it, by bleeding for it, by working for it. And not just working like everyone else, not just showing up, not just doing enough, but working like your soul is on fire, working like every breath is borrowed, working like today is all you have left. Because here's the law written into the fabric of existence. As you sow, so shall you reap. This isn't just philosophy. This is the design of the universe itself. You want the life of your dreams? Then you must suffer for it. You must labor for it. You must push past what you thought was possible, and then keep going. Because the hard truth is this: no one owes you anything. Not the world, not fate, not destiny. The only thing that belongs to you is your effort. You must become obsessed with growth, obsessed with discipline, obsessed with doing the work no one else is willing to do. And in that obsession, you will find your freedom. Freedom. Because the world does not respect wishes. It does not bow to dreams. It only responds to work. Real work. Relentless work. Unstoppable work. And here's the secret that the wise have always known. Work is sacred. Every drop of sweat, every hour you grind when no one is watching, every time you push beyond your comfort zone, it's all a prayer. It's all an offering. It's all a form of worship. Because you are not just building wealth. You are not just chasing success. You are not just seeking victory. You are honoring the divine spark inside you. That sacred force that says, you were born for something greater. And make no mistake, there is a greater version of you, a stronger version, a wiser version, a more disciplined, unstoppable, radiant version of you. But you must build that version, brick by brick, choice by choice, hour by hour. And the tool to build it is work. So stop waiting, stop hoping. That making excuses, work harder. Work as if everything depends on it, because it does. Stacking is a miracle because it is. This is your moment. This is your life, and no one can. This is your life, and no one can save it but you. Now listen, because I want you to remember this. A discipline is the bridge between dreams and reality. Pain is temporary, but glory is eternal. The only limits that exist are the ones you refuse to break. Let these words sink deep into your bones. Breathe them in. Let them ignite that fire inside you. Because from this moment forward, everything changes. Everything. And as you walk this path of relentless work, I want you to remember that there are 5 powerful truths, 5 sacred principles that will guide you, 5 keys that unlock the door to your transformation. 1 sacrifice is the seed of greatness. Let these words burn inside your heart. Because every great thing ever built, every empire that stood the test of time, every dream that turned into reality, they were born through sacrifice. Not through ease, not through comfort, not through wishing, but through letting go. You see, greatness is not free. It demands a price. Oh, price. It asks you to lay something down, to burn something at the altar of your destiny. Sleep, comfort, pleasure, time, ego, even people. The truth most run away from is this: you cannot carry everything and still climb the mountain. You must release to rise. You must let go to ascend. You must sacrifice to become. The ancient warriors knew this. The poets wrote about it. The wise always spoke of it. If you want to taste greatness, you must bleed for it. That means saying no to temporary temptations so you can say yes to permanent transformation. It means giving up the short-term comfort for the long-term crown. It means disappearing for a season, so you can reappear unstoppable. Because every time you sacrifice something that holds you back, you are planting a seed. And though that seed is buried in darkness, though it is hidden beneath the soil of struggle and loneliness, one day it will break through the ground. And when it does, it will grow into something magnificent, something unshakable, something eternal, something only you could have built. But you must be willing to walk away from distractions, willing to endure the silence, willing to burn your old life down to the ground so you can build the one you were destined for. This is not cruelty. This is not punishment. This, the law of life. To gain everything, you must risk everything. Sacrifice is not loss. It is investment. It is planting your pain in the soil of discipline, knowing that in time it will bloom into a harvest of power, peace, and greatness. So ask yourself, what are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to burn? Because the higher your sacrifice, the higher your reward. And those who sacrifice nothing, they remain in the same place forever. But those who are brave enough to let go, they rise, higher than they ever dreamed. And you were born to rise. Sacrifice. Plant your seed and watch what grows. Because greatness belongs to those who are willing to pay its price. Sacrifice is the seed of greatness. And now you know. The choice is yours. Forever. Because many speak of motivation. Many speak of passion. Many wait for some magical force to sweep them into action. But the ones who win, the ones who conquer, the ones who transform their lives, they know something that most never understand. Discipline is everything. It is not motivation that changes lives. Motivation comes and goes like the wind. Here today, gone tomorrow. But discipline is eternal. Discipline does not ask how you feel. It does not beg for permission. It does not care if you are tired, sad, angry, or afraid. Discipline simply commands, do the work. It is cold, it is brutal, but it is pure, and it is fair. Because discipline does not play favorites. It serves anyone willing to obey its laws. And once you master it, once you wear it like armor, you become unstoppable. Because discipline means this: you show up every day, no matter what. You rise before the sun while others sleep. You study when others scroll. You grind when others rest. You suffer now, so you may shine later. And here is the secret: the more you obey discipline, the stronger it becomes. It grows inside you like a flame. It sharpens your focus. It hardens your will. It silences your excuses. Until one day, you no longer need to force it. You become it. Discipline becomes who you are. You wake up, and the grind is automatic. You push forward, and it feels natural. You say no to weakness, because you no longer recognize it. This is your superpower. Because most people are slaves. Slaves to their moods, slaves to their fears, slaves to their laziness, but not you. You are the master. Through discipline, you bend reality to your will. Through discipline, you build the body, the mind, the life of your dreams. Through discipline, you become the warrior you were meant to be. This is the truth they don't want to tell you. Discipline is freedom. The very thing that feels like a cage in the beginning becomes the key to every locked door you will ever face. And once you taste that freedom, once you taste the power of unstoppable discipline, you will never want anything else, because nothing compares. Not comfort, not pleasure, not ease, nothing. You will see clearly that discipline is not a burden. It is a blessing. It is the sword that cuts through all weakness. It is the shield that defends against every storm. It is the bridge that carries you from dreams to destiny. So hear this now. Let it ring in your chest. You do not need more motivation. You do not need more inspiration. You need discipline, Zaya. And when you master it, you will have everything, because discipline is your superpower. And now you know the truth. 3. Obsession over motivation. Let these words pierce through every layer of your being. Because this is where most people fall. They wait for motivation, that fleeting spark. That brief flame that comes and goes without warning. They chase it like a shadow, praying it will appear, hoping it will light their path. But listen carefully. Motivation is... If you depend on motivation, you will forever be stuck in the same place, waiting, hoping, wishing. But obsession is something entirely different. Obsession is not a flame that flickers. Obsession is a wildfire that consumes you. It is not something you wait for. It is something you become. When you are obsessed, you don't ask if you feel like it. You don't check the weather of your emotions. You don't care about convenience. You move. You act. You execute. Because obsession doesn't come from outside of you. It rises from deep within. It grabs you by the soul and drags you toward your destiny. It whispers in your ear every hour of the day. I don't care what it takes. I will have this. Obsession keeps you awake at night. Obsession pulls you out of bed before the world stirs. Obsession pushes you to work while others rest. Obsession makes you willing to lose everything to gain your dream. It is not balanced. It is not gentle. It is not gentle. It is not reasonable. It is necessary. Because here's the truth no one wants to say aloud. Balanced people don't change the world. Obsessed people do. Obsessed people build empires. Obsessed people create legacies. Obsessed people rise from nothing and turn their name into a symbol of greatness. And here's what makes obsession so powerful. It outlasts every obstacle. Pain cannot stop it. Failure cannot stop it. Rejection cannot stop it. Fatigue cannot stop it. Fatigue cannot stop it. Because obsession doesn't listen to those voices. It only listens to one thing, the mission. So if you truly want to transform your life, you must stop seeking motivation and ignite obsession. You must breathe your purpose in every moment. You must let it possess you. You must allow it to fuel every decision, every action, every heartbeat. You must want it more than you want to breathe. You must want it more than you want to breathe. Because in that place of obsession, you will unlock power you never knew you had. You will move through pain like a ghost. You will outlast everyone who started with you. You will shatter limits that once seemed impossible. And most of all, you will never need to wait for motivation again. Because obsession lives inside you, it becomes your hunger, it becomes your fire, it becomes who you are. This is not about balance, this is about becoming unstoppable, because only the obsessed win. And now you know. Choose obsession, let it consume you, and watch your world change forever. For your pain is your teacher. Listen closely, because this may be the most difficult truth you will ever face. The world has taught you to run from pain, to numb it, to silence it, to bury it deep beneath distractions and comfort. But that is the greatest lie of all, because your pain is not your enemy. Your pain is your teacher. It is the voice that calls you back to yourself. It is the fire that burns away everything false. It is the hammer that shatters your illusions. Every struggle you face, every heartbreak you endure, every wound you carry, it has been placed in your path to teach you who you are, to teach you where you are weak, to teach you what must be rebuilt, reforged, reborn within you. The strongest souls you will ever meet are not those who avoided pain. They are the ones who embraced it. They looked their pain in the eye and said, I will learn from you, because here's the secret. Your pain reveals your blind spots. It shows you where you must grow. So it strips away the surface and forces you to confront your deepest truth. And if you are brave enough to listen, if you stop running and start learning, you will discover something miraculous inside your pain. His power. Inside your pain is a map to your highest self. The greatest transformations in life come from the darkest places, from failure, from heartbreak, from loss, from humiliation. These are not curses. These are invitations. Invitations to rise higher than you ever thought possible, to become more disciplined, more focused, more resilient, more compassionate. Pain will introduce you to the strongest version of yourself, but only if you stop running. You must sit with it, feel it fully, let it carve its lessons into your heart, because pain is the ultimate teacher. It is ruthless in its love. It does not whisper. It does not ask nicely. It tears through everything weak and fragile inside you, leaving only the unbreakable behind. And one day, you will look back at everything that broke you, and you will smile. Because you will see it clearly then, it was never here to destroy you. It was here to shape you. It was here to shape you. To sharpen you, to guide you, to awaken you. Your pain is your teacher, and the lessons it gives are the keys to everything you seek. Do not run from it. Bow to it. Learn from it. Bow to it. Learn from it. Let it turn you into something immortal. Because those who master their pain, master their life. And now you know. Pain is not the end, it is the beginning. 5, faith without work is dead. Let these words strike the deepest chord inside you, because too many people wait. They wait for signs. They wait for miracles. They wait for the universe to shift in their favor. They pray, they hope, they wish. But here is the brutal truth, the truth that will never fail. Faith without action is nothing. Faith alone cannot save you. Faith without effort is empty noise. Words without work are powerless. You cannot simply dream your way to greatness. You cannot simply pray your way to success. You cannot sit still and expect the mountain to move for you. You must move first, because every force in this universe, every spiritual law, it responds to action. Faith is not passive. Faith is not waiting with folded hands. Faith is motion. It is standing up when you have no strength left. It is showing up when you feel forgotten by the world. It is putting one foot in front of the other, even when every voice inside you screams to quit. That is faith. Faith is working through the storm while believing the sun will rise again. Faith is digging the well before you see the rain. Faith is building the ark before a single drop falls from the sky. From the sky. Because if you truly believe, if you truly carry faith in your heart, you prove it through relentless action. You show it through discipline, through sweat, through sacrifice. You declare it with every breath that says, I will not stop. This is the law of life, the sacred bond between heaven and earth. You do your part and the universe will do its part. But the first step, the hardest step, always belongs to you. Because the truth is, every prayer you've ever whispered, every dream you've ever carried, every hope that's kept you awake at night, it is waiting for your action, waiting for you to rise, waiting for you to work, waiting for you to prove that your faith is not hollow words, but a living, breathing force inside you. You must become the person who walks boldly toward their vision, with faith in their heart and fire in their hands. Because once you do, once your faith is backed by relentless action, the entire universe moves with you. Doors will open, paths will clear, miracles will unfold. But only after you begin. So remember this, faith without work is dead. But faith with work, it is unstoppable, it is unshakable, it is unshakable. It is the force that bends reality itself. Let this truth awaken something inside you. Stop waiting. Start moving. Let your faith roar through your action. and watch your world transform. Because the moment you align your faith with relentless work, nothing can stand in your way. Now you know. And now, here you are. You've heard the truth. You felt it stirring inside your chest like a storm ready to break. No more lies. No more excuses. No more waiting for the right time. This is your moment. Right here. Right now. Right now. Because you already know the secret that most people will never accept. No one is coming to save you. No miracle is going to lift you from where you are. No wish, no luck, no shortcut will build the life you dream of. Only you, your hands, your heart, your will. You are the hero of this story. And the only way forward is through relentless work. The kind of work that shakes the heavens. The kind of work that makes the universe take notice. The kind of work that turns doubt into ashes and transforms pain into power. You must choose sacrifice. You must choose discipline. You must choose obsession. You must embrace your pain. You must align your faith with your work. And you must do it without hesitation. Because everything you desire, everything you were born to become, everything your soul has been crying out for. Audio. Work like your life depends on it, because it does. And when you feel like quitting, when you feel like you've given all you have, when every part of you aches for rest, remember this. You are not here to be ordinary. You are here to win. You are here to win. You are here to rise above. You are here to build something that will outlive you. So stand up, take a deep breath, look every fear in the face, and walk boldly into the fire. Because your destiny is waiting, and it belongs to the ones who work for it. This will change your life, but only if you let it. Only if you move. Now go and never look back.